And now, put your hands together for the host of our show, everyone's favorite amphibian, Kermit the Frog!
Thank you, everybody, and welcome to our 1,000 subscriber Q&A special. I've been looking forward to this. Yes, so as you don't know, if those are the ones who don't know, we hit 1,000 subscribers recently, and I cannot thank you enough. I am thankful to have viewers like you, and of course, I'm not going to be doing this alone. I have all my friends here, including my dear good friend, the guy that I cannot do these videos without, the one and only Bart Simpson! Wait, Bart, wait, he's not, what? Bart? Swear I could have sworn I heard him. Oh. Hello, people, and welcome to the Q&A video. Are you excited, Kermit? Kermit? Bart, why did you come out of the ceiling? I don't know. Whatever, so the gang's all here, Bart. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let us begin. All right, I'll read the first one. Nate the Great 24 Movies asks, for all the characters, what's your favorite Nick show? That would be SpongeBob SquarePants, of course. It's the one show that we grew up with. We grew up with other ones like Rugrats and Jimmy Neutron and Blue's Clues, but SpongeBob is the one. SpongeBob, we would be nowhere where we are now without SpongeBob. Kermit, I did want to point out that you forgot to say something. What? Some people ask the same question, so if we have duplicates, we're not gonna read them. All right. Well, we told them they could ask up to 3 questions. Well, some of them asked more than 3. Typical, but I guess we'll answer them for the hell of it. Okay, then. Next up, we have our dear good friend, Clee1954, and he has 3 questions for us. So, number 1, who is your favorite character from my channel? Wait, you mean from this channel?
No, Bart. I think he's talking about his channel. You know, he has his own character.
All right, well, easily, if we're talking about your channel, Clee, Buzz Lightyear. Easily. The image of Buzz Lightyear talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger will never get old. It will never be not funny. It will always be very, very funny. And Buzzy boy, you keep up with that Arnold Schwarzenegger voice because that is fantastic.
You just said it wrong.
You know what I mean. Anyway, his next question. Oh, his next question is actually for Boris. Boris, get over here. All right. Boris, remember that time you along with the others played Rugrats Treasure Hunt? You always tried to see Lou. Oh, yeah, that's when we played Rugrats Scavenge Hunt is actually what it's called on the Nintendo 64. That is a multiplayer video if you guys want to see. Yes, I remember I never got his sweet savory cookies. Didn't you? I don't know. It was like 2019. I don't remember. But yes. Still, that is a very bare bones game. And it was charged for $50 back in the day. Juvenile! And then finally, he asked, oh, this is for me and you, Kermit. Okay. Remember the ghost of Halloween Pat? Oh, great, that guy. How could we forget about that guy? Honestly, man, imagine if he did curse us, Bart. Man, I'm so glad Boris took care of him. If you're curious about who that is, go check out the video in the description, our Halloween video from 2019. Yes. Man, that guy was annoying.
All right, our next questions are from Aprilrusso. Instead of having a single comment, there's 2 separate ones. I don't know. There was another one, but we were going to answer that one because, yeah, that would have been outdated by the time of this video's release. Anyway, question number 1, or I guess the second question, which was, I don't know. Why don't you like Slam Bam Bam Boom DA? Here we go.
Yeah, should you explain it, SpongeBob?
I got it under control. Okay, put this image into play. Rocket Power, a show about snotty kids doing extreme sports. Ta-ra-ra Boom-die, a song from the 1880s. Does that sound like something that should go together? No, absolutely not. Even if it wasn't that. I just personally think Reggie is a terrible singer. Yeah, I said it, yeah. And if you're gonna think, oh, come on, she's not that bad, go watch Surftown, then come back and see me.
I don't think they're gonna know what that is.
It's on Nick Rewind. Look it up on YouTube. Watch that, and then come and see me. It was addressed in the show that she can't even sing, and they monotoned the shit out of her. I swear to God. Whatever. The next question. Now you know. Next question. I just spit all over the camera.
In the Perfect Lunch video, I had a mixtape entitled Nickelodeon Classics. But is it a real mixtape?
Okay, I might actually not know the meaning of the word mixtape. I'm pretty sure it's when you take songs and burn it to a disc or a tape. But regardless, he is talking about this right here. This is the thing he's talking about. This is a little something that we made for our little personal viewing. And yes, there is yours truly. Yes. The back there was like, we had a lot changed here. There was 32 shows and 75 songs. This would only really work on a radio or stereo that would handle MP3 CDs, if anybody even knows what that is. There's our crappy handwriting, and even the manual actually has decorating you see here. Yeah, we actually went far back. We even put Pinwheel in there. How do you like that? You see? Let's skip the page. Yeah. Then there's yours truly again. And a little, as I said in the video, I put Ubi in there because respect Ubi. And then, I think, there's Zim. And then, yes. So yeah, this is, just for you, Clee. And then, last page. So yeah, this was, obviously it's not a real thing you can go out and buy. It's sad that it's not. This would be cool. But I will say, yeah, follow the link in the description. You might be able to see something. I can't wink. Ow! I can't, no. But yeah, no, this is, I don't really, it depends on how you really look at the word mixtape. Yes, it is a mixtape. We, put it together ourselves. No, it is not something you can go out and buy. I don't know, actually. You know, honestly, I don't think that's what a mixtape is. Whatever, next question, please.
Patrick Kornatowski, man, I hope I pronounced that right, has questions for the characters. So, number one, Bart, why does your voice not sound like Nancy Cartwright?
How about I get in this question enough? Look at me. Look at me. You see how my eyes are going off to the side a bit? And I am very big. I'm like the biggest guy here. I'm a big dum-dum. So I sound like a big dum-dum here. So, yeah, besides, if I was to do a Nancy Cartwright voice, I guarantee you that people would not like me. Do it. You sure? Sure. Okay, then.
Hiya, dudes, cowabunga, I'm here.
That's horrible! I'm sorry. But now you see why I don't try to sound like her. Next question is for SpongeBob.
Okay, let's see here. SpongeBob, why do you hate the spin-offs of your show?
Oh, this is an outdated question.
Yeah, because you said it in the opinions video.
Look, that was because of the whole Steven Hillenburg thing. But honestly, after watching Camp Coral, I thought it was pretty good, honestly. And I'm actually interested in the Patrick Star show. I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy that one. But honestly, I'm over SpongeBob spin-offs now. If anything, I want SpongeBob crossovers. Nickelodeon, please do SpongeBob crossovers. Please! Video games and ads do not count. I want a show crossover. Please!
And finally, girl, when will you get some character development?
Oh, I see what this is about. This is another question that people have asked us. Girl, come in here.
Hello, old man.
Oh my god. So, people have been asking us to make Gur an actual main character. As you've seen, we announced before that he would be a gag character, and that is because, honestly, he is such a perfect character, easily our favorite cartoon character of all time. But, you have a character that's perfect, it's honestly hard to write for him, and we don't want to use him all the time, or else he might get old. So, because people want to see more of him, we will make Gur a main character, and we will try to make him work in PlushBrains without offending the Invader Zim fans. So, Gur, you are now a main character.
Main character. Enjoy. What's that?
What's a main character?
Main character. Main character.
I love you. Oh, okay. Yes.
Let's go on to the next question. Next question, please.
No, hold on. No, he had a bonus question. Kermit, what are your thoughts on Crazy Frog? I think he should put some pants on. How do they get away with that, man? I don't have anything to hide, but quite frankly, no. To quote Gumball, run him over.
Okay, next question. I love big beans. So, Peter asks, if you had one goal for the channel for the rest of the year, what would it be? To get a lot of big beans so I can kiss you.
Oh, come on, Gary, don't say that. I don't want to get in trouble.
I love beans.
He means for the channel. What are we going to do? What is our big goal? Oh,
I think you might have a better answer.
fine, girl. Okay, then. And it's definitely beans. It's not beans.
No, but I want beans.
No, girl. So, I think it's probably at least to get one mainline PlushBrain video out, because we'll actually have a question about it coming up later on. But yeah. But anyway, I think my bigger goal is probably to, at the very least, make sure that we at least get one PlushBrain Storytime video out a year, or maybe do another voice comparison video. We had some planned, and yet we never did them. So take all that with a grain of salt. He has another question. Again, it's separate. Whatever. Let's take girl. You gonna read?
Okay. If you could see any Nickelodeon show cross over with a Cartoon Network show, what would it be? Does the Scary Monkey Show count?
No, girl, not the Scary Monkey Show.
But I want to watch the Scary Monkey Show.
I'll just answer this one. No, what I would choose, probably Dexter's Laboratory and Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, because I think Jimmy Neutron, the idea of Jimmy Neutron was came up with in the 80s, but he didn't do it until the 90s, and then we get to the world until the 2000s. I don't know how Jimmy Neutron worked, but I don't know how Dexter was either. But yeah, two great shows that definitely deserve to be, wasn't that a thing in the Jimmy Neutron game? I don't know, moving on.
Alright, let's see here. The big Nicktoons asks a couple of questions here. One, if THQ Nordic was to remaster Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, can Lincoln's house, the Casa Grande apartment, and CatDog's house appear in Summit Storm just like how
Zim's house did? Oh, right, yeah. Even though Zim had no importance to Nicktoons Battle for Volcano, he technically wasn't in it. His house was. His house still made a little cameo in the end. That would be cool as a little reference, and I don't think it would affect the gameplay, because honestly, THQ Nordic, I believe what they're going for with remakes is making sure that the experience is faithful to the original. But I think that wouldn't affect anything. If anything, I think that would be a good idea. So if they ever did remake the Nicktoons Unite saga into a collection or something, they should definitely add more references to the show. Honestly, I'd rather have a reimagining rather than a remakes, but oh well, what can you do? Anyway, what's the next question here? Have you watched the Mitchells versus the Machines? I have no idea what that is. Next, what's your favorite Nicktoons character? Definitely Gurr. We've already said it, but Gurr boy, yes, Gurr is our favorite Nickelodeon character, and he will always be our favorite Nickelodeon character because he's just such a genius character. He's the funniest cartoon character in the universe.
Where are my tacos?
Oh, you fine. Go get the tacos.
The tacos!
Okay, then next thing.
Oh, yes, we got questions from Squidward Tentacles 1997.
Oh, no. Squidward Tentacles 1997 is gonna have something. I should be the one to answer it.
Oh, come on, Squidward. No, he is into the Muppets. I must answer it.
No, I must answer it. I'm in the title.
Oh, my God. You know what? No, fine. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Kermit. Oh, wait, no, what? You and Cookie Monster good friend. Oh, really?
Aha. I get lost.
Oh, no, I want to stay here and look.
All right, fine, Squidward, you can stay.
Okay, then. Kermit, this one was for you.
Yeah, well, compared to how we were on Sesame Street, yeah, me and Cookie Monster have definitely gotten a bit closer together over the years. So, yeah, me and him are good friends now.
Yes, thank you, Frog.
Okay, careful now. At least you're not Grover.
Oh, come on, Grover's a nice guy.
No, don't.
What is this problem with Grover?
Anyway, what's the next question here? Oh, it's for Bart.
What?
All right, let's see here.
To Bart, why did you decide to sing Slam Bam Bam Boom DA in honor of reaching
1,000 subscribers? I don't know why, and I regret doing it so much. I'm gonna go sit in the corner now. Oh, that's sad. And oh, this is for Boris and Tommy. Oh boy.
Yeah, no, not that kid. I'm out.
All right, let's go. Okay. All right, grandson, this is for us.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see here. To Tommy and Boris, what do you think of the new Rugrats
Reboot. I personally think it is pretty good. I mean, granted, they had to change some things, I guess, for the new audience. Grandpa, do you explain?
Yes, I think the big thing is that they made Betty lesbian. I have no idea how I feel about that. I guess it's kind of, I think shows have been starting to do that, honestly.
Yeah, I think so. One thing I do like is that Susie is no longer a recurring main character like Sandy. She's actually more of a main character.
One thing, though, they made her younger.
All right, yeah, she no longer talks to the adults, and she does some of the gross things that me and my gang does.
Yes, but other than that, I personally think the Rugrats reboot is pretty good. Stu is addicted to this Doom-like game. I feel like that might be his inner child speaking. I heard some people had problems with that. I personally think Tommy Dewey did a good job with Stu, if you ask me. Everyone pretty much, some of them had the right idea. The voice of Betty and Didi and even Charlotte had the right idea. It was all right, tolerable. Drew, I have no idea how I feel. Tony Hale as, no, Tony Hale. Sorry, as Chaz is just beautiful because it is just a snuffed Forky. It works if you ask me. Lou, though, yes, as much as I assumed, it's just Michael McKean being Michael McKean, how he did with Cousin Louie on Oswald and Lonnie the Shark on SpongeBob. But, regardless, he did call you a sprout. He did not say anything about 15 miles, but he did do some weird stuff there, so, yes, they gave him a ponytail, though. Not sure how I feel about that. But regardless, it is the babies getting into some random adventures, so I can appreciate that. So basically, if you ask me, I personally think the Rugrats reboot is pretty good.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see more episodes. When are we gonna get more episodes of Camp Coral?
I have no idea. SpongeBob, when do we get more episodes of Camp Coral?
Oh, come on. I don't have any control over that. I got to go Nickelodeon that one. Next questions?
Next questions.
Oh, I'm gonna answer some of this.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
All right, here are some questions from Octorose. Okay, for Bart. Why was your voice sounding more derpy before it got better?
All right. Talking about Fat Boy in the early days.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
I know what they're talking about. So, for the uninformed, in the early days, like 2017 to 2018, I used to sound like an absolute retard, and I don't even like to think about it.
Let's show some clips.
No!
That doesn't make any sense. That's a very good question. Why didn't they do that? Oh, he's gonna get lots of swears. Oh, the spooky basement. Oh.
You sound so funny. No. I don't know why I sounded like such an idiot, but quite frankly, I'm glad that I'm better now.
Can you do an impression for old time's sake?
Fine. Hello, everybody. I'm Bart Simpson. Yeah. Oh, the spooky. Woo!
Second thought, that was not really that good.
Now you see. All right, now what's the next question? It's for me and Kermit. What's your opinion on the SpongeBob movie game and the movie? Yes. The SpongeBob movie. A very important part of our childhood because it was the first movie we ever saw in theaters. And the game is one of our favorite SpongeBob games ever made. So yes, very important part of Nickelodeon history, very important part of our childhood, and just very important part of all of our lives. Yes.
See, last year, what does it say? And for my boy girl, I got you a taco.
Hey, look, some questions from Connor Ferguson. I hope I pronounced your name right. I've never actually tried to pronounce your name. Anyway, he asks, number one, what's one Nickelodeon game you would like to see get a remake? Ooh, that's a hard one, actually. Well, thing is about it, THQ Nordic is not exactly interested in bringing back the older obscure properties. They've turned down Barnyard on Twitter several times. I've seen them directly saying no to it. So I'm going to have to be realistic here. Well, for SpongeBob, I'd probably say Lights, Camera, Pants, or the movie game. But honestly, I would like to see Rugrats Royal Ransom come back, but then again, people would hate me for saying that, so maybe if they fixed the game and made it more polished, yeah, that would be good. Maybe if they brought back those extra... No, they wouldn't do that. It'd be against their image. And Rugrats Search for Reptar would also be cool because, you know, turn that 32-bit game into a... But then in the end, I think they'd have to model it after the reboot, and the house in the reboot has a completely different layout, so... and it's a very short game. Oh boy. See, that's a hard one, actually. If anything, I'm more excited for a new game rather than a remake. But I don't mind remakes. It's nice seeing these old games in HD glory. But still, I hope THQ Nordic is not done with Nickelodeon. I really want to see more. I feel like they're doing like every few years, just so if a game flops, they can make the money up over time. Anyway, next question here. What's your favorite Nickelodeon crossover game? Probably Attack of the Toy Bots, because of the unlockable characters, the fact that Jimmy was playable in that again, unlike Battle for Volcano Island. And, yeah, out of the Nicktoons Unite saga, that's definitely our favorite. Although, if I'm talking about in general, that's a hard one, actually. Well, I guess I'll list some favorites. Despite the lack of voice acting, I actually liked Nickelodeon Car Racers, too. We do not speak of the first game. That's our least favorite right there. Least favorite game from Nickelodeon. But, yeah, the sequel was good. Let's see here. I like Nickelodeon 3D Movie Maker, especially when you extract the files and put it into the normal 3D Movie Maker. Then you can go even more crazy. And then, it's kind of hard, but I'd probably, Attack of the Toy Bots is one of our favorites we can guarantee.
Yo, man, there seems to be some questions from Game Channel of Randomness. He even says, congratulations for getting to 1K. Oh, you're very welcome. Anyway, let's see here what he asks. Number one, will you go back to Around the Clock at some point?
Oh, yeah, because of the live stream, because we didn't finish One Night with Mr. Crusty. Well, I don't exactly know if we'll go back. Well, maybe one of these days, I don't know. But, so yeah, that's kind of a, don't take that as a selling answer, man.
Anyway, number two, are there any plushes you plan on
Getting? Man, I would love to have that Carl Weezer plush that was at Universal Studios when Jim Neutron's Nicktoon Blast was open. And I especially like to have the Jumbo Shrek 2 plush. Man, love to have one of them. But, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much, something that we're looking into, but no guarantees.
And then number three, Bart, how do you make toast?
So first what you want to do is set your toaster to the highest setting. Mine is 7. Then you put the bread in. Oh, shit. Then you put your bread in. Let's do the heel. Nobody likes the heel. And then we'll let that cook for like an hour or so.
1 hour later.
Okay, we are done. Now let us take a look. That's fine. We can work with that.
So now we come over to the fridge and get the butter. All right. It looks like we're out of butter. So I have to use something else. Mustard. Oh yeah. Parmesan cheese. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Some nerds. Ha ha. And of course, eggs. But that didn't break. No. Hold on. One more time. Well, I guess this calls for drastic measures. What the? Is this hard boiled or something? Hold on. Oh my god, there we go. Oh yeah. Finally, yes. Voila. Bon appetit, Cookie Monster. Oh, what is this?
It's goulash.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Here's some questions from an old friend of ours, HeroCore64. Number one, what was your reaction for reaching 1,000 subscribers?
Let's just say I pooped my pants. Really? No. Oh my god, Jesus, Bart, nobody needs to hear that. Okay, then.
Okay, next up here. Whatever happened to the Cat in the Hat?
Oh, wait, is this a request for a character? I told you no, no, Kermit. Let me explain, because you were not around when this happened, and unfortunately I don't have the footage to prove it because it's sadly lost in history. What are we talking about? Kermit, you were not the leader at one point, and there was a point where I did not sound like an idiot. What? Before we moved in 2017, we made a couple of plush videos, and me and Figment appeared in it, and the Cat in the Hat was the leader of the group and not you, because we didn't have you yet. Really? What? What? I don't know. We might bring him back at some point, but he would be a completely different character from what you remember. So, yeah, that's something to look into, I suppose. Huh. Well, okay then. And, final question? What was the most fun you ever had in a video? Probably the junk fight. Oh my god, really the junk fight? The junk fight at the end of PlushBrain story time for Eureka's Castle, The Perfect Lunch. Man, that was so much fun. Bart, I'm pretty sure you were in the bathroom the whole time. Well, that was like the best part. I didn't have to fight, so I practically won. You came out of the bathroom when the whole place blew up. Oh, well, if you want to go see that for yourself, check it out. That was probably the fun part that we had. So, yeah, be sure you go check that out. All right, next up.
All right, here are some questions from Justin Thomas. These are from his secondary account, Microphone and Casey. Anyway, Bart, what do you think of the time when your dad crashed into the chestnut tree?
All I'm gonna say is he makes a lousy Fred Flintstone. I remember that. Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree. Ah! In fact, no, you sang that you were going to run into it. Why did you run into it? Don't question me, son. Okay, fine.
Let's look here.
Boris, how did you feel when Kermit stole your star in Mario Party? Oh, he's talking about the time we played Mario Party.
That was absolute bull poop. Kermit, why did you have to steal my star? That's how you're gonna win the game, Boris. Boris, you sound like an absolute baby when that happened. Don't remind me. All right, next question from him.
Kermit, what do you think of Star Butterfly from Star vs. the Forces of Evil?
She's a nice little character. I think that was a Disney Channel show. I don't know. I've never watched it, although I didn't recognize the name at first. I actually looked it up, and yeah, I do recognize her. I didn't recognize the name, of course. She looks cute. So, yeah. All right, next on. Moving on.
Oh, joy. We got some questions from Tiffany Taylor. Oh, joy. Okay. What's your... Oh, wait, no. But, Kermit, I think she's asked the same question twice.
Oh, I'll skip them.
Okay, then there's two questions then here. What's your favorite Nickelodeon video game? Definitely Battle for Bikini Bottom. Oh, joy. Even the remake we enjoyed. And then we got another one here. What's your favorite episode of Rock Power? What's Rock Power? Is it something to do with miners or something? Oh, I love to go mining. I mined for cheese once.
I think she means rocket power.
Oh, well, I don't have any answer for that.
Bart, son, do you have a, answer that?
Yes, homeboy. Contrary to popular belief, we do have a favorite episode of Rocket Power, that being Reggie the movie from season 2 of the show. I think this episode actually entered production in the year 2000, but did not air until 2004. This is an episode where Reggie's friends, Trish and Sherry, take her to see a shark movie called Sharkenstein's Revenge. And as a result, she breaks. She breaks. You gotta understand, we're not exactly fond of the character Reggie because she is prone to getting angry. And I'm just not fond of angry female bitches, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk here, but I'm not fond of that. And it's just like, Jesus, like she gets away with murder every time she does it. So to have an episode where it's the complete opposite, she's like, you know, who was once tough as nails is now like piss in the wind. Super satisfying to watch. Yeah, the only thing that would put it over the top is if she cried. But again, she never does that. We even got a word from a rocket power expert, Kay Coxis. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right.
Why don't you refer to her by her real name, Natalie?
All right, Natalie, we got confirmation from her, because she has been watching the whole series, and yeah, no, from what she's seen, nothing. And what she has left, we've seen, and that it didn't happen. So, dang, she is really tough as nails. Jesus Christ. Hey, even though we were literally, going in that direction of the character, Natalie was kind enough to draw a little picture of her comforting Reggie. And quite frankly, every time I think of her being an angry bitch, I have to look at that to remind myself that there is peace in this world. Also, yes, I am that sadistic about a goddamn cartoon character. I don't care. I'm sadistic and I'm proud. I'm sadistic and I'm proud. I am sadistic and I am goddamn proud. Yeah. Bart. What, SpongeBob?
You're sadistic about a goddamn 12-year-old cartoon character. There's something wrong with that. You really need therapy.
I've had enough therapy already.
Christ. Oh, look, there's some questions from Natalie right here. I'm going to read them. Okay, number 1. Who is Mike's favorite plush? Who are we talking about?
I think we're talking about the creator of the show.
All right. Okay, break the fourth wall. Do you want to take this one?
Sure. My favorite one would probably have to be Stimpy, because he has the pull string mechanic here. They take archived audio from the first season. I think I actually get a little bit more accurate if I pull it slow. That was from Space Madness. He has bendable arms too, so you can bend them. You can kind of bend his fingers too. So yeah, he is definitely my favorite.
Oh joy! Okay, number 2. What happens if you take the thing on Norbert's chest? Does he do something? Oh, I thought someone would never ask.
Oh, no. Oh! Ow!
Oh, yes, that's perfect.
SpongeBob, I swear to God, man. Oh, my God. Ow.
Yeah, he's a chomping toy. Let me just show it again.
You don't speak of this to anyone. Oh, not even Daggett. Oh.
All right, next question. What is your favorite Nicktoon again? Obviously me. No, how about we go down the list? My second favorite Nicktoon. My second favorite Nicktoon is, of course, Rugrats. Oh, really, man? You like me? Oh, great. No, I don't want, no, wait a minute. In this series, I don't like you. In Rugrats, I do, but in this series, no. Wait, how stinking rude. You know what? Ow, my God. Oh, my nose. Oh, I think you broke my nose! Oh, yes, that's priceless.
I don't even have a nose. I should have a nose.
No, we're not having a nose again. Last time you had a nose, you blew up my cheese with a bazooka.
What happened again?
No, whatever. You want to read some questions, Patrick?
Oh, sure. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here are some questions from 2fan91. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers. He only has like 4 of them at the time of this video's recording. Go check him out, please. Anyway, he seems to ask here, have you ever played any of the Ratchet and Clank games? Have you guys ever played any of them?
Nah, believe it or not, we have actually never played a Ratchet and Clank game, although we probably should.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what's the next question?
Next question is, will the main PlushBrain series get new episodes, or is it dead?
Okay, so this is the question that we really need to address. Bart, you might want to come over here.
Okay.
So, yeah, we have not really been making any mainline PlushBrains videos. You gotta understand, as we've said in time and time before, the reason why we haven't been making any mainline PlushBrains videos is because of our 90-year-old grandmother. We gotta take care of her, and she spends most of her days out in the living room, and she is, respect your old elders here, and I do respect her very, very much, but she is very, very nosy. You gotta understand, she's like 90 years old. Not only, Jesus, why am I saying that? She's 90 years old, so she's definitely losing her mind. God bless her soul. So, unfortunately, we can't really do things. The walls in our house are very thin, and plus, it's just there's not a lot of room in the house to work with. I mean, there is, but the people we live with, it's just kind of hard to work with. Maybe one of these days they'll come back, but right now they're just kind of a rarity. I'd hate to say that they're dead, but I mean, hey, we're trying to make up with it with like PlushBrain Storytime, how we have segments at the beginning and ends of those videos. So like those are kind of like half read-along, half plush videos. So we do know that you guys want to see PlushBrains, but you know, it's kind of hard to kind of do that at the moment. But you technically have been getting plush videos with PlushBrain Storytime and the plush segments in that, like the junk fight, or like SpongeBob and his archives, or SpongeBob and Garfield watching TV, or Bart bringing the books out of the bathroom, or Tommy throwing me into the circuit breaker. There are, like, you know, we know you guys want to see more PlushBrains, and that's basically the best we can do at the moment. But hopefully one of those days we will come back. Yes, anyway, what is the other question he has here?
Let's see here. Have you ever considered doing reaction videos? Not gonna lie, but I'd be laughing my
Oh boy, we should do reaction videos. I mean, we already got so much on our plate. I'm not sure about reaction videos, honestly. Oh, come on, Kermit. We'll think about it.
Alright, I think I'll read some more questions here. Here's some questions from Peyton Cummings. I hope I pronounced your name right. Anyway, they'd ask, number one, are Arnold, Winslow, and Magellan ever going to appear again? Maybe one of these days. People have been asking us about that. Winslow didn't even get a vote.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Oh, hello, Cat.
Hello, Garfield. How's a fellow feline like you doing?
I'm doing fine. I've been better.
What are you guys doing?
We're doing a Q&A video. You want to answer some questions?
All right. Dog, you want to answer questions? Why am I even asking you?
Oh, yes, I'd like to.
All right, then, didn't we come from that?
Yeah, you were the result of the poll.
All right, well, maybe one of these days. Let's see what other questions we got here.
Have you ever seen the Powerpuff Girls and Kim Possible? Yes, we have. However, we've not seen Kim Possible in a long time.
Yeah.
And number three, what songs were on SpongeBob's mixtape CD from The Perfect...
Oh, they're talking about Nickelodeon classics again. Again, if you want to know what songs are on there, there's a link to it down in the description below. Go enjoy it before something happens. There are more tracks and a couple of other shows on there now.
Yeah, it's much more different than what is actually on that dunky little CD.
Donkey?
I meant to say dinky. All right, how about me and Dog read some questions?
All right, Cat, I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty, come up here, Dog.
All right, here are some questions from, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna try your name. Sorry about that. CDD asks, what is your favorite combo in Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots?
Well, if we're talking about from the main characters who are relevant to the story, I'd probably say SpongeBob and Jimmy.
But if we're talking about the bonus characters, Stimpy and Baby. Number two, do you have any Sonic games? Aside from the original Sonic game on Virtual Console, no.
Yeah, no. By the way, Kermit and Bart did a cartoon gameplay video on the original Sonic the Hedgehog game, so make sure you go check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And number three, how many DVDs do you have? Kermit, do you want to answer this? Alright, so I'm gonna go through this one take and as fast as I can, because we don't really have a lot of time, so here we go. The complete first and second seasons of the Ren and Stimpy show, uncut, that is a lie. And why does this need to be signatured? That should not be signatured. Sesame Street Old School Volumes 1 and 2. Yeah, there's some nice stuff on there. The first 3 seasons of SpongeBob, these are the original releases, the original box set releases. Actually, let me show you this, because it's actually kind of cool here. Yeah. And then, here we go. Okay. Okay, now this isn't one take, but whatever. Let's see, we got the first complete season of The Simpsons. We lost the casing for it. Same thing goes for the second season. And, the third season. I didn't show, no, this is not the right side. This is the right, this is the front side. Okay. And then, next we got Wallace and Gromit in 3 Amazing Adventures. I recommend the wrong trousers. Let's see, and then we got, where'd the other ones go? Here they are. Whoops. Yeah, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. The first 3 seasons of The Muppet Show. Season 4 was supposed to get a release, but that didn't happen because Disney's a big bunch of lions. I'll censor that, because again, we're going through one take. Best of Keenan and Kel, seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think seasons 2 and 4 are actually complete. There's like 3 episodes missing from seasons 1 and 3, so that's almost complete. Blues Room, Snack Time Playdate. Why the heck is this sliding out? Let me fix that. That's good enough for now. This is the only episode that's not on Paramount Plus, at least for the first season. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. The Rugrats movie. see, some Shout Factory releases, the complete series of The Angry Beavers and All Real Monsters. Then the Rugrats Tales from the Crib DVD movies, Snow White and Three Jacks and the Beanstalk. Rugrats Go Wild and Rugrats in Paris. Blue's Clues Get Clued Into School Pack. This is actually re-release of 3 different DVDs. Those being Blues Room, Alphabet Power, Blue's Clues, Blue Takes You to School, and Blue's Clues Shapes and Colors. Only reason why I bought this is because it has some of the original Season 1 Ubi shorts from 2000 to 2003. Rugrats Decade in Diapers Collector's Edition DVD. This is the only way you can watch the Rugrats pilot. Where is it? There. Yeah, because it's not on, I heard it's not on the Paramount release. Pipkins. Does anybody even remember this show, honestly? Probably not. Why'd I pull that out? Nicktoons Christmas. Jesus Christ. I can't really escape that. Muppets Magic from the Ed Sullivan Show. We only bought this so we can watch it in 60 frames per second because YouTube uploads. And then, all of the Amazon DVDs for the Rugrats. I really need to get rid of these stupid things and get the Paramount release, honestly. Even though I heard that there was no way to tell which episodes were on this. It's kind of like the Shout Factory DVDs. And as a bonus, let me throw in my VHS tapes. We got Christmas at Eureka's Castle. This is the Paramount re-release. We got Rugrats Make Room for Dill. Yeah. And then we got SpongeBob Sponge Buddies. And then also we got my Blu-rays here. Let's cover my Blu-rays. We got Shrek and Shrek 2. We got the Muppet movie and the first 2 SpongeBob movies. And that's the DVD collection we got so far. So all of our DVDs and a bonus Blu-rays and VHS tapes. So let's move on to the next question.
Hey Bart, here's a question from Movin. And it says, what would you do if Slam Bam Bam Boom D.A. ever appeared in your dreams?
Let this video answer that question, Yuvi. I hope that has answered your question. What?
Next up, the crazy bastard himself, Matthew Chesser. Anyway, he asked, I'm very curious about PlushBrain Storytime. Not the series itself, but what gave you the idea to do it? What inspired you to make that series? Cribbit? You meant to explain? You're supposed to call me Frog. I sometimes call you Cribbit. Or is that Grover? I don't know. Sorry, Frog. Anyway, yeah, PlushBrain Storytime. What an interesting tale that was. So, of course, as you know, the first book we read for PlushBrain Storytime was Rocket Power, Reggie's Secret Admirer. We originally bought that book as just a prop for a video. Obviously, we were going to use it as a prop in a plush video. Kind of the joke on the fact of what happened in Nicktoons and how Reggie, according to Starbot, is the inside joke of this channel. Crying out loud. Anyway, but yeah, yeah, so we bought that book, and honestly, our reactions to that book were, when we were just reading through it at our own pace, we were just like, it's just one weird book. And we just kept thinking of random stuff, and I believe it or not, the jokes in that video were literally our legit first reactions to reading the book. We just wrote them down afterwards, and yeah, we just basically took it from there. So, like, example, the James Bond thing with Jason Bourne. Literally, as soon as Tito said that he didn't tell him he was a spy, we literally thought James Bond, and then JB came up, and we were like, oh my god, are you seriously? You know, so believe it or not, all of that was literally like the first reactions for when we were reading this. So we were like, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's make a video out of it and see if it gets a laugh. And we thought it would be the dumbest idea ever. We thought it would flop so bad. 1,300 views later, and look where we are now. So yeah, again, thank you everybody for enjoying that series and making it seem less of a stupid idea. Anyway, next question. Oh, great, here we go with this. Nicktoons. Oh, God. An underrated classic, all because of that one song.
Now I wonder, what would your channel be like if you hadn't covered that game? Of course, if you hadn't shared the game, I would have never found your channel, and all of this may have been not been possible.
True, Matthew, you spoil us all the time. Really gonna say it like that? Well, I mean, he's very, very kind to us. He's easily our top fan, easily. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, honestly, I don't know what would have happened if we didn't play that game. Oh, yeah, we were very dedicated to play that game. We had to buy 2 old computers to play it because the first one blew a spark after a week of use. Yeah, the other old computer that we use, I forgot what I was saying. The other old computer that we use, the one that our main one is, we've had that for over a year and it still works perfectly fine. So thank goodness for that. But yeah, I don't know how it would have been. Basically, joy. If anything, we probably wouldn't be suffering from whatchamacallit. True. Let that be somebody else's problem. But no, I'm actually thankful that we played that game. Because if we didn't, again, we wouldn't have met you, Matthew. And we wouldn't have met your Mr. Krabs.
Or his Squidward. His Squidward doesn't like that song. You should be thankful for his Squidward.
True. Matthew Chester Squidward, yes, you are good to me.
And his final question, after you're finished with all the Nick Zone books, what's next for PlushBrain story time?
Honestly, we have no idea.
Yeah, we're kind of playing this by year. Hopefully we'll get more books, but we got plenty of books, so we should be good for like the rest of this year and the entirety of next year. And we might have random books here and there that we might buy on occasion, so yeah, we're playing it by year, so let's hope for the best.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
All right, here are some questions from a long-time viewer of ours, Brian Gonzalez. All right, number 1. What got you started in doing YouTube?
Well, the guys, of course. You see, when we were young, we always liked tinkering with video editors. And we always, downloaded clips off the internet and always put them together and make random stuff. And the more we learned, the more we got good at it. And, of course, that's how we got into the YTPs that we did back in 2018. So, yeah. But, pretty much, yeah, it was just all of that experience, and plus YouTube. We really wanted to make plush videos. We created the channel back in 2014, although we didn't really start making content until, main content at least, until 2017. But, yeah, we just mainly wanted to really get out there, put our names out there, so, yeah. That's why we started, because, we just really wanted to get there, and we liked the plush videos, so we wanted to do plush videos like all of them, even though it's kind of a dying thing right now. We shall stand for it. All right, next question.
What's your opinion on
Claymation. It is an animation form that I barely pay attention to, although I will say I love me some Wallace and Gromit, as you've seen with the DVDs that we have.
And then finally, have you ever played a game made by DreamWorks Interactive, the DreamWorks before Shrek?
Are we talking about the same DreamWorks, or is this a completely different company?
I have no idea.
Well, regardless, no, we've never actually played a game from DreamWorks Interactive. I'm confused now. Whatever, moving on.
Okay, here are some questions for Matthew Reck. And he asks, what characters would you like to see in Nickelodeon Courageous 2 as DLC?
That's not exactly how he typed it, but I felt like saying it. I'm answering it regardless. Probably the Angry Beavers. It's separate, not like in Nicktoons Racing. I want Norbert and Daggett separately, so I could play as Daggett. What? Nothing. And Jimmy Neutron and Carl. Those are the characters I would choose. If anything, I feel like they're not going to do DLC and they're just going to make a whole other game for it. And I really don't want them to do that. But regardless, if they do, then I'll buy it anyway, because why not?
But anyway, let's see the next question here. If there were a Nickelodeon Smash Bros. Ripoff, which character would you play as besides SpongeBob?
Carl, duh. Or maybe Gur. Yeah, Gur would be a good choice.
Yes, I'm gonna fight everybody. I'm gonna fight you.
Wait, what? No. Oh, no. Gur, down, Gur. Oh, no.
All right, number 3. Have you heard of this game called Nicktoons Gravity Racing?
Yes, we have heard of that. That it was a cancelled game. I saw your comment a while ago because they released leaked animations for the game. Man, they looked ugly. If this was supposed to be Xbox 360 and exclusive, what was it exclusive? What was with that? I don't know. But regardless, I'm not sure how it would have worked, honestly, because those cards look pretty big and bulky, kind of like the first Nickelodeon Kart Racers game. Heck, they were even bigger than that. I'm not even sure if it would have been playable. But whatever, what are you going to do? I wonder, I think it was cancelled because of the technical issues. I don't know. But whatever, let's move on.
All right, Mixels Fan Tunes asks, what is your favorite song from Nicktoons? Oh, that's an interesting one. I'd probably say No Bones or I Live on the Ocean Floor. Yeah, those are good ones. Okay, next question.
Alrighty, that Disney and Looney Tunes fan 156 asks, did I get that right? I hope I got that right. If Looney Tunes was back on Nickelodeon. There'd be lawsuits up the ass now that Cartoon Network's a thing. For the uninformed, before Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon reran some of the old Looney Tunes cartoons. Man, if only they did that again. I'd like to see how that works. Let's not talk about that. Alright, fine, big old party pooper. Number 2. Figment, I love you. Aw, thanks a bunch. And number 3, you guys are my faves, and I won't let go of you guys. I appreciate that very much.
Wait a minute, that wasn't even a question.
Epic Gamer 2005 asks, what is your favorite and least favorite episodes of Rugrats? My favorite would probably have to be Wrestling Grandpa from season 6. Preheat the oven, Pickles. Your goose is cooked. And my least favorite would probably have to be Dog's Life, because that, that was mainly Spike getting in trouble because of Dill and, animal abuse with Dill running over Spike's tail.
Are you kidding? That's the best part. Garfield? Sorry. What are the questions?
Let's take a look. Do you remember? I don't even know what that says. And the Mixers. I remember the Mixers. I don't even know what the first thing was.
Well, whatever that is.
Oh, no.
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound too good.
Mickey, what are you doing here?
What, is it a problem for me to be here?
No.
That's what I thought. I'd like to join you guys.
All right, Mickey, fine. Would you like to read the question?
Sure. Okay, then. Do you play Smash Brothers? Of course we play Smash Brothers. Who doesn't? Our favorites are Ultimate and Melee.
Yes. Smash Brothers is the greatest. Oh, there's a bonus one.
Let's see here. What characters do you have that are not in the PlushBrains family? There are a lot, believe it or not, that have not been introduced. So, stay tuned if they ever do appear.
I can't do any guarantees. They're all up in the attic, and things could get messy if we tried messing up there.
Alright, so the next questions are from Onion Mastori. That's a very interesting name. Asked way more than the maximum, but whatever. We've been answering bonus questions. I didn't expect anybody to follow that rule, so whatever. Let's answer all of them just for the hell of it. Number 1, can you get Discord? We used to have Discord, but then they locked us out of our account. I don't know why. Because of the 2-factor authorization, they activated that for us automatically without us even being able to put our information in. So, yeah, unfortunately, we can't get Discord. So, sorry about that. Number 2, what if in the future you stopped using me and Bart for cartoony gameplay? Who would you use instead? Don't worry about that. Me and Bart aren't going anywhere for the time being. Me and Bart are here to stay for cartoony gameplay, right?
Yep, you bet.
Let's see, question number 3. What do you think of these shows?
I've never even heard of any of those shows.
Yeah, sorry about that. Number 4, what Windows 98 and XP computer models do you have? Oh, he's talking about the old computer. Should I go get it? No, it's a pain to unhook. Oh, well, it's kind of too late for that because I already have it here. Oh my god, really? Yeah, this tiny thing is a computer. I mean, it may not look, I don't know, it's kind of like, but yeah, this is what we use here for like our old games here. This is a, what you call, there's not a specific model. I think this is one of those DIY computers. It's a thing. There's thinner than this, believe it or not. This is kind of a double layer one, and we bought it because of this right here. This is why we bought it, so we could play Nicktoons. If you've seen the tutorial video on how to play that game on Windows 10, this is not even required, and this is the reason why people never even played the game. So yeah, but yes, yeah, this is actually a DIY model made specifically for gaming. There is no disk drive. We have to use daemon tools on it. But, yes, it has both Windows 98 and Windows 97 on it. I can't give an exact model, though. Although, if you look up Windows XP gaming computers on eBay, then you might be able to find something good. Just be prepared that you might be making a risk, because the first time we bought an old computer off of eBay, blew a spark after, again, I think somebody already said it in this video, it blew a spark after 1 week of use. So, yeah, just, you gotta get lucky, and this was actually a good deal. We got this for like under $100, so, yeah, try to get lucky, all I'm gonna say is that. I will say that the processor on this thing is a piece of crap, so bigger 3D games don't work well on it, but oh well. Anyway, he has one more. Want to see what it is here?
What is the best and worst game that you played on Cartoony Gameplay so far?
Are we talking about one game that we didn't like and also liked at the same time? Or are we talking about like our least favorite Let's Play and our favorite Let's Play? I think the second one. Well, despite the fact that it was a, there were some rage moments, we personally really enjoyed Around the Clock at Bikini Bottom, the SpongeBob fan game. So yeah, that was probably our favorite Let's Play. And our least favorite, definitely Super Sponge. Come on, if you know us by now, you knew that that's what we were going to say. So, yeah. So those are your questions right there. Answers. I'm the one answering. Dang, whatever, it's been long. We've been here for almost an hour. Anyway, moving on.
Here are some questions from, Javian Williams. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. Oh boy, how many names are we gonna screw up here? Anyway, the first question is the October PlushBrain Storytime video going to be related to Halloween? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We're playing this by year. Number 2, what's gonna happen once Cartoony Gameplay, the summer of Nickelodeon, is over? Everything's pretty much gonna go back to normal. One-offs will happen at random as usual. They won't be scheduled anymore. And, other games aside from Nickelodeon games will happen. Kermit, this event of yours is so stupid. You mostly play Nickelodeon games. You shouldn't even be playing Nickelodeon games. You should be playing Disney games.
Oh, come on, boss. Yeah, boss.
Whatever. And, final question he has here. What was up with Patrick and him mentioning sandpaper and SpongeBob movie pants? That's a good question. Why did you keep mentioning sandpaper?
Why, you never played with sandpaper? It's great.
No, it's painful. Oh my God, Patrick, I question you.
Oh, thank you.
Don't touch me. Reminds me of Goofy Yike.
Okay. I think we got one more question. Let's see it.
All right, let's see here.
And finally, the final question for anyone from AGEN335. What would you rather be doing than answering these questions? Honestly, I'd rather be in my hot tub.
I'd rather hug a buffalo.
Really, girl? I'd rather head to the bathroom and get a nice big bucket of Vaseline and no! Don't finish that, Bart! Oh, come on,
You ask me, I'd rather get some cheese, watch some good old Lion King.
Well, that doesn't actually sound too bad, actually.
So, is that all of them? Is that the last one?
That's the last one.
Oh! More questions! More questions!
No, Kurt, no!
Questions,
No, Kurt, no. No more questions. No, not again. No, don't knock the camera down again. Okay, so this concludes the 1,000 subscriber special Q&A, whatever we were calling this. So, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to follow us on Twitter. There'll be a link to that down in the description below. We might do another Q&A at some point in time. Not anytime soon. I'm not sure when, actually. Maybe when we hit 2,000 or something, we'll do another one.
Yeah, if we hit 2,000. And again, thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. I didn't think we'd make it, but honestly, thanks to you guys, we did. We would be nowhere without you guys, so thank you very much. We are so thankful to have viewers like you, so thank you. But yes, we will be seeing you soon. Bye, adios, so long.
Oh, I frequently think every now and then of the glorious fruit of the noble hen. Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs. My knowledge of eggs is tremendously wide. I've eaten them boiled, I've eaten them fried, poached and shirred and deviled and scrambled, omelette, schmommelets, coddled and frambled. I've eaten them beaten and swizzled and swazzled, frizzled, gedizzled, bamboozled and fuzzled. I know every way that an egg can be guzzled. And thinking of eggs reminds me of Sam, whose favorite dish